There's what is called Snapshot on Hamster Kombart. I'm going to read that to you in a minute, and this is on the official homepage. And as you can see, Snapshot is coming. I'm going to explain everything to you in this video. Smile for the camera, it says. Season 1 of the game is coming to an end, and that is why we are taking a snapshot on September 20th at 6 p.m. UTC. Now, 6 p.m. UTC, it's 7 p.m. Nigerian time. That's when they're going to take it. And then it's also 8 p.m. Central African time. Depending on your zones or wherever you are, you can just find the difference. But this is not the end. This is the beginning of something bigger. A snapshot is a static copy, a representation of the state of the blockchain of the data at that specific point in time that will help us build a correct estimation model for the airdrop distribution. Guaranteed, this is almost the end for season 1. And what that snapshot means is going to take the whole statistics of where each of the players are eligible for airdrop is going to take that statistics, and then it's going to put that into consideration so that they will know how much they are giving to who and what they are giving to where. The only question I have is, after this snapshot has been taken, are we going to continue mining? Which I believe yes, because Hamster Kombart told us that we are not going to have a stop to this because there is a season 2 that'll be in about 2 years' time again. But my own claim is, after this snapshot had gone, would we now count whatever we do after 28th of September? Would we count that as season 1, or would you count it as season 2? Ladies and gentlemen, once they snapshot you and they get the statistics of what you are, that is what you are going to be paid on. Hence, the reason for making this my tutorial. For God's sake, and I'm saying for God's sake, don't shoot yourself on the feet. Most people have been peddling unnecessary things all over the internet, telling loads of stories about how you have to keep equivalent coin of the level you are in, otherwise you will not count for that, and all these loads of craps that I've been hearing online. Let me just open your face to these things once and for all, and I beg of you, CEOs, improve your status today and also improve between now and 7 p.m. on the 20th of this month. 20th will be on Friday, 7 p.m. Friday. Whatever you have been snapshot with, that is what they will pay you with, because anything you do after will only count towards your season 2. So now let this game begin. Let me show you. I'm going straight to Airdrop because I don't know where people get their information from. And by the way, I'm going to do 5 days countdown on this channel every single day for Hamster Kombart till we launch. But now look at this. The people that own airdrop allocation, they just said, we are going to allocate airdrops to you by points. Please let us be clear now. If you are seeing this video, don't ask unnecessary questions again because the time is almost up. Just do the right thing. This is like when an examiner says 5 minutes time up. When he says time up, you can't really do anything. So everything you have to do needs to be between now and Friday 7 p.m. So you see, they already told us passive income. This is the first thing they would rate us on. Passive income means profit per hour that mining will do. Increase your profit per hour. And how do you get to your profit per hour? I'm doing this as if all of us are beginners, and I'm sorry, I'm just trying to do it in 10 minutes so that everybody will understand. After now, nobody should really ask questions again. My own profit per hour for this particular account is the one that is written here. Profit per hour on my own page is 7.51 million. That's my own. I intend to get this to 8 million before we end. And I'm just saying 8 million. I actually moved it 3 times. In the beginning, I wanted 7 million. Then I said, okay, 7.5 is just in view. And then they released some new cards. I'm like, oh, okay, there's something to be gained there. Let's get to 8 million. And I'm still going to get this to 8 million. In 2 days, I would mine enough coin for people who are saying, I thought you said we should not use coin. We should not keep coin balance. Listen to what I say every time I say it. Mine coins, use Hexagon, which is in your mini game. And my strategy now is I give my son to play this for me. Yesterday he played about 60 something million for me, and that's why I have a huge balance right now. I'll give him again today. He played it for about 2 hours, and then he played everything to the end of it. I never even knew that Hexagon has an ending. So I'm going to bump up everything, set my profit per hour, scoop in all the coins so I can push my profit per hour to 8 million. That's me. Okay, that's my target. After that 8 million, whatever coin comes out of it, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to really drain after my 8 million. I created my target, I leave the other coin. But it's not a case of leave the equivalent coin of whatever Jagbajantis people are peddling, because if you're on Lord, that means you need a billion coin to stay on Lord. That's not correct. There is nothing in Hamster Kombart anywhere that says it. Now look at the next one. You have to earn from task. This one is what you've done for months that you have been mining. All the task assignments that we have: daily reward, daily cipher, daily combo, and then mini games, whatever it is you're playing, whatever task you do, even if you are tapping, if you are buying skin, anywhere you click on this thing, it recognizes it as tasks, and you are going to get points, allocated points for that. Is that clear? Friends, you also have to introduce friends. Now, girls, you can get any friend to introduce now. If you're about 6 days to go or 7 days to go, nobody's starting Hamster. Although somebody started in my presence today and I was just smiling. What else do you want to do? You can't even get to 1,000,000 PPH. Even if it's $20, you might not eventually get. So let's say that is off the table. Whatever you have done there or you have not done, some people are asking questions like, if I don't have friends, would I be penalized? There is no penalty here. We have this mentality of school and exam, and if you fail, you will repeat a class. This is a business. We are called a CEO. Hamster Kombart CEO. It's not about exams. If you don't have friends, let's say for example, they categorize these as, if you have 50 friends, maybe they'll give you 10 points. If you have 100 friends, points allocated. If you have 10,000 friends, maybe they give you 500 points. That's how they will add all these things in points and then say whatever points you gather across all of these, multiply by maybe 0.1 or 0.001. That is the number of hamster you will get. So if your PPH is high and you don't have friends, then you will still have enough hamster tokens here drop to you, simply because you have something that is higher. If you have a higher PPH, you have a higher friend referral, you have a higher, that's when you make a lot of money. I'm telling you, some people are going to make money on Hamster Kombart that will change their life forever, because they have actually mined and positioned correctly. Not like we will not make money, but I don't think it's going to be one life-changing, and it might be life-changing. Some people just need $500 to open a barbing salon, and that will do it for them. Whatever your case is, I'm just saying, just make sure you are ramping this up immediately and make sure you get it to your peak by Friday before 7 p.m. I hope that is clear. Also, on achievement. Now, this achievement is also going to be points. But the only thing here, because I've also had people say this one, profit power is pegged at 3 million. Don't be funny. CEOs, let's open up our brains. Why would passive income PPH be here as the first option of points, and then achievement is here as well if they have already pegged it? No, these achievements is only pegged. The achievement here is the only one that is pegged for this achievement points. So you can't get higher points, because that's what it means. Achievement is going to be calculated and put under achievement. And if you go here, remember these achievement points are a lot. I'm sure by now you should know where achievement is. And then we just go there. You see all these one, upgrade card, upgrade this, upgrade this. They are going to allocate points to all of these, profit per hour. The points will be allocated, and if at the end of all of these you have 50, they would only write 50 in your achievement on the real airdrop. Not like they will not say, oh, because it's 3 million here, 50, I hope you are getting this. So all of these will count. You can also see, even invite friends has its own layer, and now it's still included in achievement. They will calculate the achievement on based on this page, and they will give this a fraction. These things are done like programming. And I have a little insight into it because I also know programming myself. All of these, you think, are they going to do it twice? Is it like they're billing it twice? No, it's not being billed twice. We just want all of these as engagement on here. Remember, even if you talk about upgrade cards, upgrade card is a form of buying more PPH. And then it's also like tasks. If you look at it, collection of coin is tax. That's why you collect daily ciphers, collect combos just to get more coin. Everything is still under achievement, but the achievement card has its own percentages. They would allocate to it and find the fraction of it before they go back here and they allocate that points to achievement. Telegram subscription, it has its own allocation. The way they do it is either you do small or you do big. Remember, this is mining. Every little drop of water is what makes the ocean of Hamster Kombart, and they will reward you handsomely based on what they want. So Hamster subscription, Telegram subscription, they also have it here, especially for those people that ran away when they were rumoring that they were scam and everybody unsubscribed and all. If you had unsubscribed and you subscribe back again, it will not read you as the number of days you've gone. It will start again. So a lot of people under this Telegram subscription are going to fail it technically. They're going to come short because they unsubscribed and they came back. So that's about that. And then also keys. Keys also will play a major role here. The only thing is, I dropped a video some hours ago where I spoke about the keys. I told everyone at the point while I was making the videos, I knew that the bicycle game that was in play, there is no way Hamster can track those keys at that point. They didn't know that anybody was going to make the votes for that keys to redeem it. By the time they discovered it, a lot of people had really generated keys, and they now clamored, we're going to ban you. Listen, if somebody wants to ban you and they really know how to do it, they won't come out to announce it. They didn't know how to ban it. So now what they did was remove those games so that you will not play it and influence those keys. And then they put now new games that can really track where the keys are coming from. So for some people that didn't really know much, they are in trouble because they actually continue to use that redeem key to redeem those games, and now they are in real trouble because the cheating is bad card had already picked them, and that means they are either going to lose all their rewards or they're going to get a fraction of it. I'm 100% sure there's no way Hamster Kombart will give those people what they require at any point at all. So it's very important you recognize that bumping up all of the things we have on here is important. Somebody like me, if you look at my keys, I'm just on 81 key. But if you go to the playground, look at all the games that we have here. I can play all these games and probably move my keys to about 100 or 120 just to add a little bit of notch to it before that day. That's something I can do. That's a way to improve my own version. So try and improve your own, gather more coins, burn more profit per hour. Although I know the higher you go, that's why some people will say, Hamster Kombart is removing my balance, my coin balance, and they're not adding anything to me. You know why that is so? Just imagine if I go here now for mining and I go to specials, let me say I want to improve Binance listing for 124 million. Once I click on that, it's going to give me 10 plus 10 profit per hour, but it's going to remove 124 million coin. Meanwhile, in the beginning, when we were starting all of these, to get 10 plus profit per hour, all you need is about 100,000 coin or 200,000 coin. But now it's 124 million coin. The higher you go, the more difficult. Now, if you are still on a lower level, because so many people are still saying, how about levels? Nobody's talking about level. Hamster Kombart is not going to allocate. You see the points of allocation, the group points that you will multiply each group with is different. They call it the multiplying factor. For example, if I'm on Lord, which I am, and I have, let's say, profit per hour is 10 points. Let's say all of the markers, I have 10 points. You see, for those of us in Lord, if you have 10, 10, 10, 10, that's 60 points. They would say multiply their own by 5 because they're in Lord. 5 times 60, then I have 300 points, which probably means times whatever Hamster Kombart token they want to give to me, which is what multiplies to the rate at which the market sells it, which is the money I'm going to make. And then they say, okay, for everybody in Grandmaster, even if you have the exact same 60 points, they're not going to multiply your own by 5. Multiply their own by 3 or 2. So if you say multiply their 60 by 3, that means you have 180. When I already have 300, and then we are still going to go to the same Hamster Kombart tokens, and they grant equivalent to you, and that's how your money just steps down, even if you have the same point. I hope you're getting it. That's why I was screaming all this while. Make sure you got that coin to get to the next level. I'm one of the people that usually pray for Hamster and pray that it will come through. One of the reasons I don't just jump on every project that is upcoming, I kind of look through projects to confirm, humanly speaking, that the project is real before I go for it. Hamster is one of those ones that impressed me from beginning. X Empire is also doing that now. Goats is doing that now. Tomato, to market, whatever is also doing it. And some other ones, I will introduce them maybe by tomorrow. But for your end, calculate how many coin you need if you are trying to break another record. Don't just keep 800 million coin when you are still on 1 million profit per hour, and then they screenshot you like that, and then Hamster Kombart screenshot you with 1 million profit per hour. Nobody's going to give you anything for coins. Not on what we have seen at any level. Coin balance means nothing unless you convert it to something that is valuable. Don't worry, all of us that want to japa after Hamster Kombart, we will still do it.